All right, let's see what we got here. And of course, I'm gonna have the link in the description below. Please use that link to help out the channel. Oh la la, that's looking nice already. Okay, let's see what we have for hardware. Okay, I kind of organized everything so we know what we have here. I want to point out that there's a thick one of these and a thin one. And the directions are right behind the box. You can see over here is all the parts. However, my first job is to cut out these ends on the hand grips. So I'm gonna try and go like right here. I'm gonna have to clean this here, of course. What I'm thinking is that's just glue for the hand grips, and it just kind of went in there. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same on the throttle side. Now here you can see, obviously, if you put the hand guard, it's gonna rub on the throttle, obviously, here. And the fix for that is you have to break this end off from the throttle tube. Oh yeah, here's a nice chunk. It is clear now, however, this throttle tube is still gonna rub over here. So now the next step is to loosen the master here, push that in a little bit. Same thing with the start button, push that in. And then this throttle tube, we're gonna push that in as well. This way there's gonna be part of the handlebar exposed, and the throttle tube will not rub on the handguard. And the bolts for the throttle are right behind this rubber piece. So that looks pretty good to me right there. I like that. I'm gonna tighten these bolts now. Since I'm here, I'm gonna give you a bonus content. I'm gonna take up the slack. You can see how much slack I have here. This is from the factory. I never touched this before. This is way too much slack. Loosen this locking nut, and then you make it tight with this guy here. Okay, so this is how much slack I have right now. Okay, let's take care of that. Okay, I like that. Look at that, that's like way better. It's good to have a little slack, but not like before. That was like really sloppy. And make sure when you turn the handlebars, it doesn't get like really tight. Okay, right here it seems to get a little tight, but I still have some play. So I'm gonna say that's good. Once you're happy with your setting, retighten this locking nut and you're all set. Okay, now I'm gonna put this bracket on here, kind of roughly where it's gonna go. You can see this line kind of interferes, but I believe that's going to be good right there. If not, I can fine tune this. I can rotate it a little bit if I had to. Alrighty guys, come to find out that these, for my application, I don't have a use, because where this ends up, the handlebar is way too thick and these puppies don't fit, so I'm gonna go without those guys. And that's okay, as long as it still works. I want to show you these guys go like this, and with a long bolt, when you tighten it, this puppy here gets wedged on this. If you can picture what I'm saying, basically this expands inside the tube. And finally, time for the handguard. I want to show that this part here is gonna end up like that. It locks in place. Okay guys, we're ready for installation. Again, I want to note how important this is here to not have the throttle tube flush with the handlebar. This way you avoid a sticky throttle. Okay, this side is on. As you can see, there's a little touching here with the brake hose. I haven't tied this yet because I want to fine tune it to where I want it. I might have to end up turning the master a little bit downwards to make some clearance here. But like I said, this is still loose. I'm gonna put that side on and adjust them, see where I want them. Also on this side here, the clutch lever hits the handguard. So I'm gonna loosen this and push it inwards a little bit. And also here, there's a chance that I might have to move the wires around to put on this bracket system thingy. It went in a good amount. Eventually I might replace the levers because you know me, I never rest. I have everything like close to where I want them. Everything is pretty loose. I'm gonna put the bike on the ground. I'm gonna sit on it, feel the controls where I want them, and adjust the handguards to the height that I want them and everything. Over here, a good tip is this thing, it might feel like it keeps turning, like right now. Eventually it might grab. If it doesn't grab, what you can do is you can put pressure, downwards pressure on this and turn at the same time. And then here for my application, this thing is touching. I don't even know why the dirt bikes that have this thing, I never understood why they have it. Like in this case, there's 2 pins in here that holds the number plate. There's a bolt here. I don't know what the heck this is for. If any of you guys see this and you know what it is, please tell me. My suspicion is on the older bikes, when they had like a round foam thing, this will hold it from turning. But now it doesn't have that. It's like a different design. So I don't understand what's the purpose of this. This is like useless to me. I don't get it. It's like I want to cut it, but then I'm gonna see like the cut mark here. Yeah, then once I make it tight, obviously I'm gonna take care of these wires here, like refasten them with this zip tie. Okay, I did a little oopsie. You know how this thing had those 2 tabs that went in the slot? I went tighten it, and I believe what I'm thinking is, I'm not sure, they got caught on the edge or something. Anyways, those 2 tabs, they broke off. All those do is to hold this from spinning while you tighten it. So that's something to keep in mind, and it's gonna save you some headache. Alright guys, the final product, it's ready. Handguards are on, looking good. They seem like good quality. I don't know if you can see it here. It says made in Italy. This is a good brand, and highly recommend if you do trail riding, enduro riding. This is a must-have, at least for me. You know, it prevents like rocks flying into your hands from the guy in front of you, branches like smacking the brake lever and like holding the brake lever, and then you tip over. You know, stuff like that. And there's more to go with this. I still have the frame guards put on. I got radiator braces. So there's still work to be done on this. And those are gonna be another video. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you in the next one.